English translation: if I asked you a question, who has caused the greatest loss in your life? Your enemy, your critics, or your fate? No, for most people, the greatest damage has been caused by their own anger. Yes, their own anger. A single moment of anger, one wrong decision, one careless sentence, and then years of regret. If you pay attention, you'll notice that when you're angry, you're no longer yourself. Your thinking changes, your words change, your behavior changes, and in just a few minutes of emotional intensity, you may do something that costs you a lifetime. Today, we're going to talk about a different kind of strength, not physical strength, not wealth, not power. It's the strength of staying calm, the strength of patience, the strength to remain composed even when you're insulted, the strength to control yourself even in difficult situations, the strength to never let anger become your master. In the end, the person who wins is the one who controls their anger. Your greatest enemy is not someone outside of you, it's your own anger. If anger takes control of you, it begins to control your thoughts and actions. It makes you do things that leave nothing behind except regret. By the end of this video, you'll understand why calm people are often misunderstood as weak, and why the greatest victory in life is mastering your own mind. 1. How anger destroys life. Most of the biggest mistakes people make are not made in moments of peace, they are made in moments of anger. Someone may spend years building a beautiful relationship, only to destroy it with a few harsh words spoken in a few angry minutes. Anger is like fire, it wants to burn others, but before it does, it burns the person who carries it. When you're angry, your ability to think logically decreases. You say things you never intended to say. You make decisions you later regret. Life is full of battles, but the hardest battle is against your own anger. When you learn to control yourself, you gain control over your life. And once you control your life, your problems begin to shrink and your life starts becoming better. Those who lose this battle often lose relationships, respect, love, and sometimes even their future. 2. Why calm people are mistaken for weak. Many people believe that the loudest person is the strongest. They think shouting is power. They think aggression is confidence. But reality is the opposite. Getting angry is easy. Shouting is easy. Insulting others is easy. The difficult part is controlling your emotions. If someone insults you and you still keep your dignity, that is strength. If someone tries to provoke you but you remain calm, that is strength. A lion doesn't respond to every barking dog because it knows its own worth. Likewise, if you react to every negative comment, you'll lose your peace. Staying calm isn't weakness, it is the highest form of self-control. 3. What happens to your brain when you're angry? Anger isn't just an emotion, it changes how your brain functions. When you're angry, stress hormones increase. Your heart beats faster, blood pressure rises, your ability to think clearly decreases. Small problems begin to look enormous. That's why decisions made in anger are often wrong. Wise people know that when emotions are at their highest, it's not the right time to make important decisions. A wise saying goes, never make decisions when you're extremely angry. Never make decisions when you're deeply hurt. Never make decisions when you're overly excited. Strong emotions cloud good judgment. 4. Why successful people stay calm. Do successful people never face problems? Of course they do. They face criticism. They experience failure. They get insulted. The difference is that they don't react emotionally, they respond intelligently. Reaction comes from emotion. Response comes from wisdom. Many people will try to provoke you and distract you from your goals. Successful people understand that one emotional mistake can create years of damage. Instead of arguing with words, they answer through their actions. People quickly forget arguments. They never forget results. 5 practical ways to stay calm. 1. The 10-second rule. When anger appears, don't answer immediately. Pause for 10 seconds. That short pause can save relationships, prevent arguments, and stop bad decisions. 2. Use the power of silence. Not every comment deserves a response. Sometimes silence is the strongest answer. It gives you time to understand the situation instead of reacting emotionally. 3. Change your environment. If you're extremely angry, leave the place for a while. Take a walk, drink some water, give yourself time to cool down. 4. Look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself, will this matter 5 years from now? Most of the time, the answer is no. Thinking before speaking prevents unnecessary damage. 5. Remember your goal. Anger pulls you away from your purpose. Ask yourself, do I want to win this argument, or do I want to win in life? Keeping your long-term goals in mind helps you make wiser decisions. A personal story: I once had a friend who was very intelligent, but he had one major weakness: his anger. Whenever he became angry, he lost control. His friendships suffered, his relationships broke apart, even his own happiness disappeared. Years later, he called me unexpectedly. As we talked, I noticed something had completely changed. He told me, I finally realized that my greatest enemy wasn't another person, it was my own anger. Today he has a good job, a happy family, and a peaceful life. He said everything changed the day he stopped reacting to every situation and started thinking before speaking. It wasn't easy in the beginning, but little by little, patience replaced anger. Over time, his entire life transformed. Final message: the strongest person is not the one who defeats others. The strongest person is the one who conquers their own anger, emotions, and weaknesses. When you learn to stay calm, you think more clearly. You make better decisions. You build stronger relationships. Your life gradually improves. So make a decision today. Choose peace over anger, because the person who conquers themselves is nearly impossible to defeat. Remember, anger never solves problems, it creates new ones. Peace helps you find the right path. Every situation that makes you angry is actually a test of your self-control. Not every battle is worth fighting, but winning the battle within yourself is always worth it. Don't burn yourself in the fire of anger. Instead, let patience become the light that guides your path.